Selamat sejahtera and good day. We are from Group 2 and now we are going to present our project which the title is Leachate Contamination. This is the members of our group: Ahmad Waliuddin bin Noor Asri, Fatih Nabila binti Do Hyoroja, and Muhammad Faris Iswan bin Abu Talib. My name is Hyoroja, N200201, and now I'm going to present the introduction. The method of landfilling to manage million tons of produced solid waste leads to devastating effect on the environment and human being. The Department of Environment (DOE) found that solid waste landfills are having severe and recurring leachate contaminant issues. Leachate is a toxic and dangerous liquid that leaches from solid waste landfills. The DOE also revealed that the leachate contaminant issues are the consequences of improper landfill design and inefficient existing leachate treatment system.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Waliuddin bin Noor Asri. My metric number is AN2085, and today I will be presenting about the literature review for our group project. Study that was performed by the researcher from UTHM shown the type of leachate wastewater. There are three types of leachate, which is young, medium, and old leachate. These three types of leachate possess different physiochemical characteristics that can be seen in the table below. These are the parameters and these are the leachate type. For the young leachate, its landfill age below 5 years with the pH value that is less than 6.5, COD value of over 10,000, BOD 5 per COD with the value of 0.5 till 1.0, ammonia nitrogen level less than 400, TOC per COD less than 0.3, heavy metal value that is low to medium, with the biodegradability is important with the organic compound of 80% volatile fatty acids. The medium leachate possess landfill age that is in between 5 till 10 years, pH value in between 6.5 to 7.5, COD value 4,000 to 10,000, BOD 5 per COD value of 0.1 till 0.5. The ammonia nitrogen is unknown with the TOC per COD value 0.3 till 0.5. Heavy metal is low, while the biodegradability is medium with the organic compounds 5% to 30% of VFA plus humic acid. The old leachate type, if the landfill age exceed 10 years, pH value exceed 7.5, COD value less than 4,000, BOD 5 per COD less than 0.1, ammonia nitrogen level over 400, TOC per COD over 0.5, heavy metal is low, biodegradability is low, and the organic compounds humic and fulvic acid.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Muhammad Faris Iswan bin Abu Talib and my metric ID number AN2003. I will explain definition. What is leachate? Leachate is a byproduct formed in landfill, incineration plants, composting plants, and transfer stations as a result of physical, chemical, and biological change in municipal solid waste. Leachate pollution control is a global concern and significant barrier in source reduction and pollution removal. Integrated leachate treatment procedure must be used to adequately treat leachate before it is discharged into water receiver or recycled. Leachate has a high strength and toxic and can be found in landfill, incineration plants, and composting plants and transfer stations. Next, source of leachate. Rainfall is the primary source of leachate production. Through a series of physical and chemical interaction, the precipitation percolates through a trash, gaining dissolved and suspended component from the biodegrading waste. Rainwater percolation through waste biochemical process in waste cell, the inherent water content of waste, and the degree of compaction into the landfill tip all influence the amount of leachate produced. Other than that, leachate production is influenced by groundwater influx, surface water outflow, and biological decomposition. The leachate will be influenced by liquefaction in the waste as well as moisture in the cover material. liquid fraction in the fresh as well as the moisture in the cover material will contribute to the leachate. We go to the next slide. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi doctor. My name is Fatin Nablah Bentidur and my matric number is AN20042. So I will continue about composition of leachate. The tributaries of groundwater, biological decomposition of the waste and surface contribute a major role in produce leachate in landfills. Leachate generated from landfills contain three different major components, which are nutrient, heavy metals, and a toxic organic compound. Leachates contain excessive concentration of biodegradable and non-biodegradable products, which include organic matter, phenol, ammonia, nitrogen, phosphate, heavy metals, and sulfate, as well as strong color and bad odor. Leachates has high biochemical oxygen demand (BOD) and high concentration of chloride, iron, and manganese.
And now I'm going to proceed the safe discharge of landfill leachate. In 2009, the Department of Environment Malaysia published the acceptable condition for discharge of leachate in the Environmental Quality Act 1974. The standard pH value, which is the power of hydrogen, for the discharge leachate is prescribed in the range of 6 to 9. The discharge value of biochemical oxygen demand in 5 days, which is the BOD5 at 20 degrees Celsius, for discharge leachate is 20 mg per liter. The standard COD, which is the chemical oxygen demand, is 400 mg per liter. And the acceptable discharge value for suspended solids that occur in the leachate sample is 50 mg per liter. And last, the standard discharge value of ammonia nitrogen, which is an extremely toxic pollutant, is only 5 mg per liter.
Next, impacts of leachate to the environment and human health. Leachate can cause pollution to the waters, water pollution, and surrounding area. Leachates also lead to reduction in bird population, feminization of male fish, and increased incidence of cancer among bottom-dwelling fish. Heavy metals in leachate impacts on human health. Heavy metals like mercury and lead can cause diarrhea, and also leachate can cause cancer or other serious harm to human health due to harm chemical in leachates. That's all part of me. Thank you.
Next, the landfill design. The landfill designs in Malaysia can be classified into 5 major types that have varying degrees of sustainability: anaerobic landfill, anaerobic sanitary landfill, improved anaerobic sanitary landfill, semi-aerobic landfill, and aerobic landfill. In short, the semi-aerobic and aerobic landfills are considered the most ideal and suitable types of landfill design, as the natural ventilation and leachate collection facilities successfully improve the quality of discharged leachate. The major components of the landfill design are waste retaining facility, liner facility, stormwater drainage facility, leachate collection facility, and gas venting facility. The waste retaining facility aims to retain the solid waste safely and prevent the collapse and overflow of the landfill solid waste at the same time. The liner facility aims to prevent contaminations to the environment by discharging leachate to the surrounding soil and inland water sources. The stormwater drainage facility aims to prevent stormwater from surrounding areas flow into the landfill and contacting the landfill waste. The leachate collection facility aims to collect the leachate produced by the landfill waste and then channel the leachate to the treatment plant before discharge. And last, the gas venting facility aims to discharge the various types of gases that are generated by the decomposition of organic materials in the landfill, meanwhile preventing the critical impacts caused by the gases. And that's all from my part. Thank you.
So I will continue our presentation with the method to treat leachate. There are three methods to treat leachate, which is the aerated lagoons, active sludge process, and air stripping. The aerated lagoons have the aerators that will function as mixer to prevent suspend biomass, and it will help mix oxygen into the content. It consists of lower microorganisms if compared to the active sludge process. It also consists of inlet and outlet as waterways that will retain water for a specific time. The active sludge process use the oxygen to maintain aerobic condition. Solids were smashed by blowing air into raw sewage. Dead bacteria will float to the top while live bacteria remain at the bottom of the tank. Lastly, we have the air stripping. Contaminated water is pumped to the top of the tank and sprayed. The air is moved through contaminated groundwater. That air will help evaporate VOCs, chemical, or the volatile organic compounds. At the end, vapor and chemical is collected and removed. These are the suggestions to reduce leachate formation. The suggestions are by recycling and reducing food waste. These two activities can be performed even by the youngest member of the community. Total waste that will be collected will dramatically reduce due to the fact that recyclable waste are still being disposed of, and food waste are the one with the highest percentage among all the waste collected. By reducing the total waste collected, there will be less landfill, or even reduce the garbage that need to be disposed of on the landfill. Lastly, this will result in reduced formation of total leachate that require to be treated. Moving on, we have the agency in wastewater treatment. In Malaysia, the Indah Water Consortium is the nation's official sewerage company. It will ensure cleanliness of environment through well-maintained sewage system. However, their jurisdiction only apply to the Peninsula Malaysia. In Sabah, they have the Department of Irrigation and Drainage Sabah. These are their official sewerage agency and operator. The Department of Irrigation and Drainage Sabah will manage and supervise activity regarding wastewater treatment and sewerage system. In Sarawak, the Sewerage Service Department Sarawak is the official drainage and wastewater company. This company will regulate process of treatment and disposal of sewage and sewage sludge. Lastly, the Department of Environment, or the DOE. DOE will regulate for wastewater effluent quality by referring to the Environmental Quality Act 1974. It also supervises quality of water via National Water Quality Standard for Malaysia that was established by the Department of Environment itself. That's all. Thank you.
For conclusion, optimal leachate treatment in order to fully reduce the negative impact on the environment is today challenge. But the complexity of the leachate composition makes it very difficult to formulate general recommendation. Variation in leachate, in particular there are variation both over time and from site to site, means that the most appropriate treatment should be simple, universal and adaptable. Since landfill areas are still the most widely used solid waste disposal method across the world, leachate generated from landfill should be given importance. Leachate or landfill exert environmental risk mostly on surface and groundwater, with its high pollution content, which may cause undurable water quality. This leads to the obligation for decontamination and remediation program to be taken into progress for the landfill area. I think that's all from my group. Thank you.